Ho ho buddies, welcome to Borderline Games. I'm Gareth and today we're playing Master Detective Archives Raincode Plus. And last time we got off the train after seeing that everyone had been set on fire. We were treated to profiles. We were treated to the delightful Swank Katzenel, who's convinced that we are the culprit who killed all the people on the train. Essentially, he's like the head of like this kind of unofficial police force, but in reality, they kind of are more like a security force, it seemed. Anyway, he's like, "You're the culprit," and then it turns out Shinigami turned into this wonderful creature. Don't really like saying that. Shinigami now looks like a kind of demon girl, and she says we've got to go, and then she opens up a portal. We jump into the portal, and then we have this mystery fortress dungeon thing that we got to solve. We've got to find a bunch of solution keys to solve the mystery and find out what really happened. Let's do it. And we're going to now recall all that happened on board the Amaterasu Express.
The Amaterasu Express?
So did you get all that?
The Amaterasu Express is the only method of transportation in Kanai Ward. It's an automated, unmanned train with 5 cars. Its doors won't open while in motion, and windows are fixed in place. There were no stops before our destination, so the train kept moving until it arrived at the station. A monitor in the backup control room displays the operation log, and there was no record of the train stopping.
Okay. And also Shinigami does that for some reason. Oh, pretty easy. A new key. A map of the train. Right, so we've got to work out... So we're going to be presented with mysteries that are related to the case. And we've got to use specific evidence to unlock the solution to the mysteries that we find that are relevant to the case. I think that's what's going to happen. According to the log, the train did not stop once after departure.
So this is a solution key. But why did it come out of your mouth?
I mean, at this point, why not, Yuma? It may as well have.
What do you mean? So I don't have to use my hands. I worked really hard developing this method.
You put thought into this?
Why would a god of death be doing this, by the way? Doesn't seem like it's on brand for a god of death.
So that's how words and events you think are clues get transformed into solution keys. Let's keep reviewing what happened in this case.
All right, I'll do my best. The incident occurred inside the Amaterasu Express while it was still moving.
Oh, did I explain that we froze time before coming into this place? So as soon as we leave this place, we've got to deal with that guy I mentioned before. What was his name? Swan something? Swank Katzenel.
Including myself, there were 6 master detectives on board. Aphex and Poochie's abilities confirmed there were no other passengers on the train.
So one of them was the murderer. Aphex and Poochie's fortes, that's what they call them, that's what they call powers, prove that there were no other passengers beside the 6 people inside the train car. Testimonies of 2 detectives.
And who died first again?
It was Zilch in the
Zilch.
first car's infirmary. I noticed smoke pouring through the crack of the door, and looking through the window, I saw a knife stuck in Zilch's chest.
He very quickly died. And then he suddenly burst into flames. I still feel like Zilch is going to be alive.
The infirmary was on fire, so smoke quickly filled the whole area. I hurried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge because it was locked.
Does that mean this was a locked room mystery?
Yes, it does.
Not really.
Oh,
There's a chance the killer had a duplicate key.
I guess.
That's no fun.
Anyway, I broke the door's window and unlocked the door from the inside to enter the infirmary. By then, Zilch's corpse had burnt to a crisp.
Zilch's corpse, discovered in car 1, it was burnt to a crisp.
I wanted to alert the others, so I moved to the second car. But I found Mellamy's corpse there. I think she was set on fire with the liquor in the dining car.
Ooh, a flambe! A human flambe.
Mellamy's corpse was discovered in car 2. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is still barely recognizable.
That reminds me, something was off about car 2. Right before the train entered the tunnel, there was a strange shaking.
Isn't that from entering the tunnel? It's like air pressure. Wind stuff.
And there was a blackout right after, although it only lasted a moment.
Yeah. What was up with that blackout? Was there one on the other side of the tunnel too?
No, when we exited the tunnel, there was shaking again, but no blackout. There was something else too. Something that happened when we were in the fourth car.
I wonder if that's a clue.
What was it that happened in the fourth car? There was blackout and shaking when the train car entered the tunnel. There was another shaking when the train exited the tunnel.
And the next corpse was the little girl in the third car?
Yeah, it was Poochie. Another burnt body. Just like the first 2 cars.
Poochie's corpse discovered in car 3. It was burnt to a crisp, but the face is just barely recognizable.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a secret base thing in the third car?
You mean the backup control system? I remember something about that. The control system automatically manages the electricity within the train. When the main control system fails, it will switch to the backup system after 1 second.
So was someone trying to stop the train?
You may have amnesia, but you've got a pretty good memory. Anything else you can remember?
I did notice that the backup control system was actually operating. And if the backup was on, that means the main system was down, right? What do you think about that?
Backup control system status was operating. Did the main control system fail?
Well, the train never stopped, so it doesn't change the fact that no one could get in or out, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Next, you found the geezer's corpse in the fourth car, right?
Yeah, he looks
also
pretty
covered in
dead.
burns. Was there anything strange about that corpse?
He didn't have any external wounds, but he was holding the cell phone he uses for his photography ability.
Oh yeah, that useless ability. It's basically no better than a dash cam. Anyway, forget about the geezer for now. Don't want that old man smell haunting my memories.
Zange's corpse discovered in car 4. The entire body has been burnt to a crisp. So does that mean that it could have been Zange? Zange's Forte created this recorded image. It was saved in the cell phone found on his corpse. And there's Melami giving me the drink. Makes sense for it to be Melami, don't you think?
Next and last is the fifth car. Come on, try to remember it.
The body we found in the fifth car was completely charred. It was impossible to tell who it was. But the necklace around the corpse's neck confirmed it was Aphex. We also discovered a stab wound to the chest.
So it could be Aphex actually, because if this body's been completely destroyed, we can't recognize that it was. So that means that Aphex doesn't actually look like that. He looks like this. Am I making sense? Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if Aphex was the culprit, he would have to actually try and completely destroy the real Aphex's body, and then be an imposter, right? So it's good that it's convenient that we don't actually recognize Aphex in this image, right? You know what
Also,
I'm saying.
Judging by things like the plate on the wall, the fifth car appeared to be far more burnt than the other cars.
So whoever was whose identity was stolen, they were killed in this car.
Maybe the room ended up like that because the victim was on fire and running around trying to put it out.
The plate identifying car 5 was burned and destroyed in an unusual manner. Why?
And the blood on the interior lock of the fifth car's infirmary is an important clue, I think.
Yeah. The infirmary in car 5 was locked from the inside. There was a small amount of blood splattered on the interior lock.
Uh-huh. So I guess that does it for our review of the case?
Wait, there was something else. After the train arrived at the station, according to the Peacekeepers' reports, they all burned to death. But that part seems off to me.
Maybe the culprit is amongst these policemen, quote unquote. The victims all burned to death according to the Peacekeepers' report. Maybe that's the actual culprit.
And they also mentioned there was a knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Knockout drug mixed into the drinks in the dining car.
Yeah, I think that's everything of note.
Yep, give it all.
What a big catch! This should be enough solution keys to solve it.
But I still don't know how to use them.
Master, you worry too much. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Solution keys are important to solving mysteries. Yours truly is important too.
A solution key is a manifestation of clues related to the case. You can acquire or update one by investigating the case and moving the story along.
Sure hope you got all that down.
Acquired solution keys can be viewed in the notebook menu. Try checking one out. If a mystery labyrinth becomes too difficult to solve, there's bound to be some useful information. Alright.
Shinigami's tutorial corner.
Oh, okay, what's this? Labyrinth skills are abilities that can help you clear mystery labyrinths. Acquire them by spending skill points, which you get when your detective rank increases. So, max stamina, reasoning deathmatch, lower assistance recovery time, Shinigami puzzle, lower number of solution keys.
Hey, Master, do you need a power-up?
Oh, okay, cool.
Set
It's a
whichever
proper
skill
RPG
suit
with
you
a
best.
tree skill tree.
Time to head off in search of the truth. Let's solve this thing.
Will things really turn out fine?
It doesn't seem like it. As we go into the weird goat skull palace. Alright.
So, this is the mystery labyrinth. It sure looks creepy. Hey, if we keep going, will we really get to the truth?
Come on, would I lie to you? I told you the deepest part of the labyrinth holds the truth, right? So, let's go. I'm so horny for mysteries right now.
Yeah, I'm horny for mysteries too.
You're... what?
Write this down.
There are places in the mystery labyrinth where the path just goes on and on. You can't move up on until the scene plays out, so keep following the path until it does. Oh, okay. What does that mean? What the fuck? Oh, I can look at the backlog like this. That's good. Great. Could have used knowing that a while ago. I could have used knowing that. That's how I talk.
Hey, did something move just now?
Oh, that's a cue.
Q? Is that a monster living in the mystery labyrinth?
Oh, it's a monster?
They're not exactly monsters. You are part of the mystery labyrinth itself. They're what materialize the mysteries. Q have no intelligence or autonomy. All they do is manifest the mysteries in the labyrinths. But since you are here to defeat mysteries, they're kinda like obstacles.
So in other words, they're the enemy.
Of course, as a detective seeking the truth, mysteries are your greatest enemy.
Okay, let's go. Right, looks different now. This seems a bit prolonged and unnecessary. Oh, hello.
What is that?
I have to fight it? Fight it with my intellect. Oh, it's him. Swank. Why is this happening?
What the? There are monsters here!
That's a mystery phantom.
A mystery phantom? What's that?
I told you that Qs make mysteries materialize, right? Well, if there's someone in the real world trying to interfere with the case, that person also materializes. That's a mystery phantom.
Interfering with the case? Hey, doesn't he kind of look like Swank of the Peacekeepers?
Very much
If
so.
peacekeepers are tied up in this, then maybe this incident has something to do with Amaterasu Corporation.
Okay. Interesting.
You're the culprit.
Huh?
Do I need to press buttons? QTE?
Since all the other passengers on the train are dead, you're the only one who could have done the crime.
He looks great.
So you're the culprit. That's the truth behind this case.
Master, he's trying to frame you to bury the case. If you can't get past this, you can't reach the truth.
What do I do? Should I just run away?
A detective doesn't run from a mystery. You gotta defeat him.
Defeat him? How?
Master, are you ready to give your life for the truth?
No. No, fuck that.
Huh?
Just say, I am.
I am!
Oh. What's going on now? You're too close. Your breath stinks. What's happening? Whoa. Is it a sword? And this is a sword.
What? A sword?
I call it the Solution Blade. It's a sword with special powers to affect things inside the Mystery Labyrinth. Use that to boom kill the Mystery Phantom. Let's do this!
Whoa, slow down. How do I use this?
I'm sure you'll figure it out eventually. Anyway, damage you take here is nothing to sniff at. It's not like an injury in the real world, but still. The more and more your mind realizes you've been hurt here...
Is it going to be turn-based, or is it going to be that I'm actually going to have to Elden Rings this?
You'll wind up brain dead. It'll be game over, time to start from the beginning again. No one wants that, so you better be super careful. Come on, pay attention!
Alright, stamina game over. Traps and obstacles lie in wait inside the mystery labyrinth. Make a mistake while facing them and yeah. It's game over when the stamina runs out, so be careful as you will uncover the truth. Okay. Hello. That was weird. Okay, here we are. It's my first reasoning deathmatch. Be careful with me.
Tell you, a mystery labyrinth.
Okay, during the reasoning deathmatch, an RDM, a mystery phantom will attack Master while making statements about the case. Getting hit by a statement means taking damage, so move up, down, left, right to avoid it. Track it carefully and dodge.
Come on, pay attention.
If you dodge a statement at the very beginning, it becomes a daring dodge. The more daring dodges you make, the bigger the bonus you'll get later. So give it a shot if you got the guts.
Don't you forget.
What did that say? Okay. The bonus for successfully daring dodges is based on the max amount of you can dodge in one cycle. Basically, there's a cap on how much you can get, okay?
Let any shady statement slip by.
Inflammable statements give you a chance to counterattack. Statements might contain a contradiction. Slash through it with the solution blade and fight back against the phantoms.
Master doesn't make mistakes, right? Right?
Okay, to expose a contradiction, you've got to pick the right solution key. The key is already set in the solution blade this time, so find the contradictory inflammatory statement and slash it. It's very Danganronpa coded, this, isn't it? So let's try and work it out.
Slash those suspicious statements!
Okay, if you do it with the right solution key, you'll destroy it and damage the mystery phantom. Great.
Oh.
Picking the wrong solution key or missing the timing means taking damage. Just some friendly advice from yours truly. Okay. Oh, I see.
No need to draw this out. You're the culprit behind this case. You murdered 5 bastard detectives.
Okay,
That's
cool.
the only explanation. Everyone else is dead. You're the only one who could have done the crime.
Smash.
Through this mystery.
What's the contradiction there?
No, there's no way I could have done it.
I was
wasn't
asleep.
conscious the whole time because I drank the drugged coffee in the dining car.
It's no use. Your deduction is wrong.
Is it? It's not.
Master, it's time for the solution key.
The solution keys you can choose will change with each deathmatch. Pick the right key and cut through the contradictory inflammable statement.
You better not be skimming over.
I already mentioned it, but attacking with the wrong solution key means taking damage, so be careful. Ah.
You were out the whole time. Ridiculous.
Okay. Aphex and Pucci's fortes proved that there were no other passengers beside the 6 people inside the train car. An image that saved... Oh, here we are. It clearly shows Yuma drinking from a coffee cup.
Gillis, you're the culprit. You knew it was drugged. That's how you avoided being knocked out. The other detectives were drugged. And you went around killing them all. You're busted. You took the laced coffee. And only
Oops.
pretended to drink it.
No. I drank it, sir!
Zonga's photography footage showed me drinking the coffee. That proves I wasn't faking anything.
Did we just complete it? I think so.
Did I defeat it?
Did I do that?
See? No matter how weak you are, things will turn out fine, as long as I'm here.
He tried to frame me as the culprit.
Guess that's what Amaterasu Corp is doing. They want to set you up and call it a day. That's why the peacekeepers barged in as soon as the train hit the station. They probably planned this.
So they knew what was going to happen. Then the culprit works for Amaterasu?
Or someone hired by them. Either way, the peacekeepers want to hide who did it.
So the reason Control Headquarters didn't respond to the emergency calls was because of Amaterasu.
Probably. Now that we know what they're aiming for, we're one step closer to the truth.
And we're about to mend.
Let's keep this up and unriddle this mystery labyrinth so we can get to the truth.
You're awfully casual about this. My life is at stake here. I understand now that the Mystery Labyrinth is the case's mysteries given shape. But what do you do here, Shinigami?
Simply put, I'm the one and only cutie that can directly interact with the Mystery Labyrinth. The progress you've made in the Mystery Labyrinth and solving those mysteries here, it's all thanks to me.
How are you able to do this?
I don't know what to tell you. I've always been able to do this, so I forgot how. More importantly, you got drugged and knocked out. You are so pitiful, Master.
Alright. That's enough of that.
No wonder you're waddling around like a toddler.
I thought I was dizzy because I've got this weird ghost thing haunting me.
Huh? Making a pact with me won't make you dizzy. It just reduces your lifespan by a lot.
You're kidding, right? Right?
Anyway, who do you think is the culprit, Master? You have any guesses?
I mean, my guess is Zilch, but
If the drinks were drugs in the dining car,
I'm thinking that Melanie.
Oh, so then all you have to do is ask around and figure out what order everyone got on board. Oh, wait a minute. You can't.
They're all dead.
You aren't taking this very
It
seriously.
seems more likely that it's Melanie than Zilch now. But it could be Aphex, because his corpse is completely unrecognizable. Have we got another person in the way here? I guess not.
This place. Whoa. The path is forked in two. Which way should I go?
This fork in the path is also a materialized mystery, so you should know which way to go if you solve it. First, let's clarify what mystery this is exactly.
Huh? How do you do that?
Like this.
Huh?
Oh my god.
Blood! Blood!
Quit overreacting, Master. This is a mystery labyrinth. It's fine.
Yeah, it's like the Addams Family. Everything that's good is bad, and everything that's bad is good.
Anyway, take a look. I used the blood of the Truth Seeker as a conduit to expose the mystery blocking the path.
Is it culprit? Is the culprit one of the 6 on the train? I think it has to be, right?
Is that a question?
That's the mystery standing in your way. You just need to pick the right path and head on through.
6 on the train. It must mean the 6 master detectives, including me, right? If I don't think the culprit is among the 6 on the train, then I should take the right path, which says no. But if I think the culprit is one of the 6 on board, I need to take the left path that says yes.
I mean, if it was the case that Aphex was the culprit, it could be that no, because if Aphex was the culprit, then that would mean it'd have to be one of the 6, because Aphex and Poochie confirmed that there was only 6 of them on the train, and if there's only 6 of them on the train, then it has to be one of the 6. And then, if it was that they were lying, then they are the culprit, so it has to be one of the 6. So it's yes.
Which is it?
There's only one truth.
Questions relating to the case are asked in different forms inside the mystery labyrinth. Choose the correct answers and take me to the truth. This way. One of the 6 on the train, yes.
So, you think the culprit is one of the 6 on the train, right?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Right here!
It's interesting that I knew instinctively to just slice through the door with my big sword I just was given.
Can I go through now?
Oh, you got it right? Not bad at all, Master.
Who's this? It's Swank again.
Something happened. Why? Did I make the wrong choice?
It's trying to bury the truth again. Go get him, Master.
Is that an image that I should recognize? It seemed like it was more clear than last time. Okay, testimonies of 2 detectives and map.
Other than the 6 on the train, you must have had an accomplice.
Yeah, okay, testimonies of the 2 detectives. Yeah. Fuck you, Swank.
2 master detectives used their abilities to prove that only 6 people were on the train. If it was only one person, they could have been lying or an imposter. But 2 of them means there can be no mistake.
Wrong! Your reasoning is completely off!
Peacekeeper death report and operation log. So, the victims all burned to death according to the Peacekeeper's report. According to the log, the train did not stop once. It is extremely unlikely that someone boarded the train whilst it was in motion. I feel like this is going to be more applicable.
What does that testimony even do? Your accomplice just wasn't there when those 2 checked. But came aboard after that. So what if the windows don't open? While everyone was knocked out, you secretly stopped the train and let your partner board.
Here we go.
This mystery. Backup control room's operation log showed that the train never stopped. And the doors won't open unless the train stops. So it's impossible for someone to have gotten on during the trip.
Damn.
Looks like you're getting the hang of this, Master. You've learned to ruthlessly cut down any who stand in your way.
You make it sound like I'm the bad guy here. Hey, I was wondering, if the Mystery Labyrinth is trying to block people from seeking the truth, wouldn't it reject my answers, even if they're right? Or maybe the questions themselves could be lies.
No chance. A mystery labyrinth has no self-will. It can't lie.
The funny
or
goofy
create things
face.
not based on the real-world mystery. This place is a direct manifestation of a mystery. You can always progress as long as you keep solving it. In that sense, the labyrinth is fair. It won't cheat you.
I see. That's a relief.
By the way, without the culprit being one of the 6 of you, how could the culprit commit the crime when all the other passengers besides you were dead?
I mean, that's the whole mystery, isn't it?
Another fork in the road.
This is how we reach the truth. It reflects how problems are really solved, doesn't it?
Well, I don't know if I've ever actually solved a mystery on my own. I don't remember it all.
It doesn't matter. You just need to solve the mystery in front of us.
Here we go again. Alright, everyone was dead, so how did the culprit pull it off? They played dead, or they committed suicide after the crime. Interesting. This time yours truly is going to help think it through. You just leave all the heavy lifting to your lovely Mystery Labyrinth guide.
Yeah.
Really, that'd be a big help. Okay. So...
Come on.
I'm still thinking here. Don't choose yet.
Huh?
Oh. I guess I'll think about the opposite door. Okay. Committed suicide after the crime.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay, I'll come back.
Master, leave this to me. This has to be the right answer. Follow me.
Hey, wait!
Why does it have to be?
The culprit just played dead. Because if they did commit suicide after the crime, they'd be dead right now. And that's no fun at all.
I mean, I guess that's a good enough reason.
Oh, wait, what's this chain?
There's no reason for it, I just thought I'd do it.
I told you we share mind and body. The chain is proof of that. Our relationship can never be broken apart.
That's terrible!
Please, you should consider yourself lucky you're being haunted by a cutie like me.
Every cloud and all that.
I'm so tired. I pulled you up here, so you can walk the rest of the way yourself.
I didn't ask you to do that.
What, so we don't actually get to reason it out? Okay.
So you think this path will lead toward the truth, right?
No idea. This is a labyrinth. It's pretty common to encounter dead ends.
Whoa, watch out!
Oh, does this mean it's not true?
You see? What did I tell you? Dead end.
Don't sound so proud of yourself. You chose this path, Shinigami.
If it's a dead end, maybe the culprit wasn't just playing dead.
I searched all 5 bodies, and they were, without a doubt, dead.
Okay, so if they weren't playing dead, that means that they were hiding alive. Right. Unless they did commit suicide, but that seems like not as interesting a solution. When both of them scanned the train for other people, there were already dead bodies there.
Oh, so the answer isn't play dead. Let's turn back.
Okay.
You changed your mind already?
Exploring all possibilities is an important part of beating a mystery labyrinth.
I mean, it's alright for you, you can fly.
So awesome.
So the floor disappears out from under you, you're okay?
By the way, I did say I can guide you through the mystery labyrinth, but I'm not that good at solving mysteries.
You could have said that a little earlier.
I just want to help. I like when you rely on
Oops.
me, Master.
Sorry, guys.
Anyway, what's going on in the real world while we're in the mystery labyrinth?
Time has stopped on the other side. We're sort of set apart from the normal flow of time while we're here. In other words, you're still surrounded by peacekeepers.
So if we return without solving the mystery, we'll just be captured.
As a result, this murder case will remain unsolved and linger in people's memories as a serious crime. Naturally, this mystery labyrinth will also survive. And that creates an even bigger problem.
Which is?
Leaving a case unsolved means that it will go down in history that way. The more bizarre a mystery is, the more it attracts people's interest. And the more people rack their brains about that mystery, the bigger the mystery labyrinth gets. Eventually, the mystery labyrinth would gain enough power to start affecting the real world. It would implant insidious ideas into people's minds, creating more murderers and, in turn, new mystery labyrinths.
It's a weird concept. Interesting, though.
Labyrinths can create endless cycles. That's why it's best to cut it off as soon as possible.
It sounds way more daunting than I thought.
That kind of implies that she didn't make the labyrinth.
We're finally back. The other route is commit suicide after the crime. There's no other option, so it has to be the right answer.
I don't think that's the answer, though. You should already know the answer, now get to it! Alright, well I guess we're going to get to it next time on Borderline Games. I don't think this is the answer, but I guess we'll find out what happens. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Detective Archives, no, Master Detective Archives, Raincode Plus, or whatever the game is called. Have a great evening, take care of yourselves, bye bye, bye 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 bye.